Hello everyone, how is everyone doing today? Today is November 14th, 2025. It is a Friday. Today is a Friday. Hello and welcome. It's not your Friday. Maybe it's going to be your Friday soon. Everyone, we are playing Trails from Zero. This is the Crossbell arc. That happens between the Trails in the Sky arc and the Trails of Cold Ciel arc. Chronologically, they also happen before Trails of Cold Ciel, but after Trails in the Sky. And when we are in our second day, being in the Triple S team, everyone said yes, they are going to do what they are going to do, and we need to make a report on our first ever mission, which is exciting. This has an attack called Ciel. I'm interested to see what that does. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. My plan is to go to the library as well and read the books they have there. So I am very excited. I hope you're excited. We're going to see what it is. We're going to see what the books do. If you notice, the screen is different from how it was last episode, which is how it's different from the episode before that. This is episode 3. But when I started the game today, this looked fine. I was glancing at the OBS screen on episode 1 when I was playing, and all of the characters seemed stretched vertically and not horizontally, which didn't look cool. I think what it is though is I think I put the OBS to not be at 1920 by 1080. I think that was the issue because it was for the PSP, so I think that's maybe why it was charged on. I don't know why, but it looks fine now. And so I'm just going to keep it like this. In case any of you want me to go back to full screen, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep it like this. So, you can see everything, right? So all we have to do is use the terminal and report our progress to headquarters, right? That's correct. We should try testing it. Hello, you reached the CBT. This is Fran speaking. Well then, allow me to go over your reports. This document certifies the services provided are complete. Further bonuses are provided for jobs handled exceptionally well. Promotions will be rewarded with perks delivered in the document to the document holder. Thanks for the reports, everyone. If you finish more support quests, please let me know. I see. That was really quick. So from here on out, we just have to report in like that whenever we complete requests. Another update. It seems that more requests have already been added to our system. We should verify each one to be safe. Lost items searched by Trot. I lost some items in the city. I'm looking for somebody to help me find them. For details, please see me at the Hotel Millennium in the Entertainment District. I'm waiting in my room. Vacancy verification. Hi! The city's Residential Affairs Division is reviewing resident registrations. We are seeking assistance from the CBD in verifying vacant units. What do you want? Come here, Cecilia. For more information, please inquire at the Crossbell City Hall reception. State Governor, Geofront A1 Sector Monster Extermination. A dangerous monster, Magalo Bat, has been sighted in the Geofront's A1 sector. We ask that the Special Support Section deal with this threat swiftly. Items of note. It uses the weight of its body to damage with high power attacks. Be careful. Oh, nice. That's cool. Well, that's a lot. More monsters in the Geofront A. So this is an extermination request. From what I've heard, those are usually handled by the Bracer Guild. Hear me out, everyone. Why don't we take care of this extermination ourselves? You want to? Looking for a bit of redemption, Lloyd? Yeah, I am. It was only because of Arius McLean that we came out unscathed last time. If we had time to prepare, I genuinely believe that we could have handled it on our own. Besides, today's our first official day on the job, so why not start off with a bang? You make a compelling argument. It seems troublesome, but you have a point. I like the way you think, Lloyd. We'd better get to work on fixing up our questionable image. Now that we've got a plan, I guess we should head to the geofront when we're ready. Yeah. Among the support requests, there are some that are higher priority and mandatory. These are marked as urgent, and when completed, the story will advance. Other support requests are not mandatory. Please pay attention to them, though. They have time limits and will expire if the story advances too much. Hey, look at that. That actually says it expires if the story advances too much. I remember in Trails in the Sky when I'm like, here's the timeline. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? Like, am I on a actual time limit? Turns out it was like this, where if the story advances too much, it's gone. Who would have known? All right, so everyone, we have a book to read, and we're going to go to the library and also read some books. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. We need to go north. Also, everyone, it is 60 minutes past the half hour. You all know what that means. That is time for the first of the day. This is when we as a community come together into one physical action that makes us feel more like a community. Physical action is cheering, which means y'all need something to drink, so if y'all could go ahead and grab your favorite drink of choice. Whether that may be coffee, tea, beer, water juice, kombucha, papaya juice, watermelon juice, infused water, infused milk, infused coffee, mixed berry juice, chai tea, lemonade, scotch, gin, whiskey, rye, brown, bourbon, brandies, Bailey, triple cognac, wine, champagne, moonshine, absinthe, sake, or vermouth. And everyone, cheers. We're making it through another day. Tink. Coffee. All right. Okay. Back Alley Dr. Glenn, Chapter 1. Chapter 1, The Back Alley Doctor. Remifera, Remifera was the Principality of the Beautiful North. Remifera, the Principality of the Beautiful North, was renowned across Sumeria for its advanced medical care. Its modern, well-funded hospitals attracted skilled doctors from a multitude of countries, and its cutting-edge medical technology was developed by specialists from the finest manufacturers the Principality had to offer. However, despite how brilliant this nation's medical excellence shone, it concealed a dark side as well. Implementation of orbital technology had been put off for years in the poorer downtown districts. As a result, it lacked not only the quality of life, but the level of hospital care that the Principality was known for. Deep in this quiet, run-down area, where the already chilly region's winds seemed to bite with a pronounced sting, stood only a single child. Clinic. This 40-year-old building, its age was apparent with but a glance. Its dilapidated exterior did a thorough job of extinguishing any hope of finding a decent general practitioner within. On this particular day, the silhouettes of two people could be seen through its dirty, cracked windows. 1 million Mira? Shouted an older man as his eyes hysterically darted across the sea of zeros that flooded his bill. Sounds like an American hospital. Across from him sat a large man in his mid-30s, sporting an unkempt beard that perfectly accented his apathetic demeanor. Few would recognize this massive muscular figure as a doctor if not for the filthy frayed lab coat he wore. Oh, fuck. My bad. Got that number wrong, didn't I? The doctor answered in a low voice. He took the bill from the older man and quickly scribbled an extra 0 at the end. Seeing the price jump by tenfold in an instant, the old man's fate changed from an anxious pale to a furious shade of red just as quickly. Dirty swindler! These treatments costs are ridiculous. I refuse to pay this. Indeed, it was far beyond what any legitimate doctor was legally able to charge for medical services and Ramifiria. Don't forget to vote for the next game, everyone. Watching the outraged old man sputter and curse, the doctor couldn't help but laugh. Something tells me you've got more than enough mirrors sitting around. Hard to say if any of it's clean, but I'll still accept it. Kind man that I am. The patient was a corrupt politician. His infamy bolstered by unending rumors surrounding his bribery and tax evasion. He had come to this doctor that day with 3 bullets in his body. It was apparent by his choice of physician that the politician had landed himself in some manner of serious trouble. Trouble that would ruin his reputation if his wounds had become publicly known. As this particular doctor had extracted the bullets in secret, however, the standard surgery costs had been bolstered by a few additional fees to ensure his silence. I figured that would be more than fair price in exchange for one's life, the doctor said with a calm tone that only barely concealed the threat behind its words. However, this simply served to provoke the old man even further. In a rage, he drew a concealed oral gun and thrust it into the doctor's back. Wait. Wait. Hold on here. Something's missing. Something's missing. Did the doctor turn around? Because when hold on. So like, right, what I had in my head was the doctor sitting behind a table, you know, some dilapidated table that, you know, could probably fall down if you sat on it too hard with a 20-pound kid. And they were facing each other. So how did it, how like the gun go into the doctor's back? Because the doctor, either like the politician moved extremely fast, or the doctor turned around. The doctor, unperturbed, simply continued smiling. Oh, well, as your physician, I feel I should advise you, your treatment isn't quite complete yet. If you put a bullet in me, I certainly won't be able to take that last one out of you. He turned and pointed his finger at the old man's stomach. Running his hand over the spot the doctor indicated, the old man felt a jolt of pain. There's something hard still lodged under his skin. The doctor had intentionally left the last bolt untouched. Realizing the position he was in, the old man slowly lowered his gun and a look of pained defeat on his face. I trust that clears up the issue of the bill then? The flames of anger left the old man's eyes. All that remained was fear. Shortly afterward, the doctor finished the surgery. Wait. What? Wait. So, like, there was a surgery to take bullets out, and then they had a kerfluffle about the bill, and then he had another surgery? I'm so confused. The doctor's name was Glenn. Despite being an exceptionally talented doctor, he was unaffiliated with any of the hospitals in the Principality, known as the Back Alley Doctor. He treated everyone from politicians to illegal immigrants to murders, and demanded outrageous prices in return for his secrecy. I mean, like, that's how hospitals should work. In the, like, we treat everyone because we're human and we want to make sure you're healthy. Doesn't matter if you're a murderer or an immigrant or illegal or a politician or whatever. If you're hurt, like, go to a fucking hospital. However, you know, oh my god. I remember reading a few times, it's like, if you go to the hospital, don't have your wallet with you, don't have your phone with you, do not have any form of identification, so they can't charge you for it. What is the hospital going to do, deny you service? A few days later, Glenn sat down in his worn-down chair and gazed absently at the suitcase containing 10 million Mira that had been delivered to his clinic. He moved his gaze to the window and stared at the heavy drops of rain splashing against the pane. It was uncommon to get late-in raindrops in the core northern climate of Remifera. Surely no clients would be showing up today of all days. He thought to himself as sheets of water began pounding on his windows and the din of rain grew even louder outside. Pardon me. The sudden sound of a voice from behind him snapped Glenn out of his thoughts. He turned his head to see a nurse standing in the hallway of his dilapidated clinic. Okay, we'll see how that goes. But let's read some books from the library, everyone. Ciel. Ciel is a famous theater group hailing from Crossbell State. Their acrobatic and passionate performances continue to draw massive audiences. The troupe's current leading actress, Ilya Platier, is known as the fervent dancer, and has multitudes of fans all over the continent. In fact, I believe Ciel is the vice principal from Thor's is really into them. Actually, one specific actor, I forgot her name though. Artifacts are essentially ancient orbments. While both run on orbital energy, they are operated very differently. Because they were likely produced by the ancient Sumerian civilization, proper analysis is currently beyond our technological grasp. Artifacts are occasionally found within ruins across the continent, and many are capable of demonstrating power that exceeds the bounds of human comprehension. The Septian Church has, as such, defined artifacts as premature gifts from the goddess, and claims responsibility for their collection and control. The Bracer Guild is a non-governmental organization acting to keep the peace and protect civilians wherever its numerous and continent-spanning branches reach. Its members are known as Bracers. Its guiding principle, to put the safety of civilians above all else, is both its greatest strength and a handicap as it cannot involve itself in political matters unless civilians are directly threatened. Here in Crossbell, many international incidents have attracted strong bracers, such as the Divine Blade of Wind, Arios McLean, who have earned the citizens' support. This book must have been, written extremely recently. The Calvard Republic lies to the east of Crossbell State and was established after a democratic revolution roughly 100 years ago. Its current head of state is President Rocksmith. Calvard is a vast country and, thanks to their long-standing open immigration policies, very culturally diverse. Many immigrants from the east have made Calvard their home, although it has been significantly less hostile toward Arabonia since the signing of the Non-Aggression Pact. The two nations have been at each other's throats many times over the years. Crossbell sits on the western side of Zumeria, between the Arabonia Empire and the Calvard Republic. While established as an autonomous state 70 years ago, its two neighbors still dispute its ownership. As its center lies Crossbell City, one of the continent's key centers of commerce. In addition to being a key station of the Transcontinental Railroad, the city is home to a major international airport. These are getting longer. The large-scale district in the Calvard Republic that was founded by migrants from the east. Due to the comings and goings of various cultures, people, and goods, it is often called the point where east meets west. It is also known as a tourist destination. Its exotic architecture drawing the eye of all who wander its streets. However, lying just beneath that are whispers of that a giant Eastern syndicate is headquartered there. Epstein Foundation is an organization dedicated to continuing the work of Professor C. Epstein. It researches and manufactures orbments, specializing in information processing and communication. The Epstein Foundation is also the sole manufacturer of battle orbments, which allow their users access to arts. Their recent Orbital Network project also promises to be the future of orbital communications. We're going to finish this wall, and then we'll actually start the story. And then we'll come back to Crossbell Library probably next episode. The Erebonian Empire is located to the west of Crossbell State and represented by the emblem of the Golden Stallion. The current emperor is Eugen Rise Arnor. Despite the empire's rule by an antiquated nobility structure, it has begun to modernize due to railway expansion efforts of Gileath Osborne's, a veteran known as the Blood and Iron Chancellor. Between its mechanized armed forces and private forces at the command of the nobles, Ereboni is always strained with its neighbors. Last year, Prince Olivert, the emperor's son, cooperated with the Liberal to resolve a crisis there, become the talk of the empire. Yeah, I really do think Olivier is Olivert. I think that those two are the same. The Fisherman's Guild is an organized group of anglers working to spread the fishing enthusiasm. Mr. H. Fisher, former noble fishing fancier, founded the guild in Gransell City. Oh, okay, Gransell City. We saw that, but we couldn't join. Their activities include seeking out and investigating fishing spots, recruiting and training new members, and in recent years, developing new tools and bait. And last section. Great Collapse. The destruction of the ancient Zumurian civilization is estimated to have occurred 12,000 years ago. While the Great Collapse is commonly attributed to a natural disaster, this theory remains unconfirmed. This ancient civilization's end marked the beginning of the Dark Ages. A city-state housing the high seat of the Septine Church, Arteria, is located at the center of the continent and acts as a gathering place for believers and church officials alike. The church comprises a number of organizations, including the Congregation for Divine Worship, which handles liturgical matters, the Congregation for Sacraments, which handles administering the sacraments of the goddess, and the Papal Guard, which is responsible for protecting the holy city of Arteria itself. Papal? P-A-P-A-L? Let me try my phone. Papal. Oh, the charger's all over there. Okay, this isn't in charge right now then. The 100 Days' War was a war of aggression waged by the Empire against the Liberal Kingdom in 1192. The name is drawn from the 100 days between the start of the war and its church-mediated end. Initially, Liberal appeared to be at a significant disadvantage, with the Empire occupying a majority of their territory. But a single operation using the then-new patrol airship turned the tide of battle. The reasoning for the war is not public knowledge, but the Ereboni Empire has since formally apologized to Liberal, calling the war a mistake born from an unfortunate misunderstanding. The International Bank of Crossbell is a large banking organization which manages the vast quantities of money flowing into Crossbell and supports the economies of nations across the continent. The IBC's interests extend beyond banking too. In addition to providing most of the funding for the Epstein Foundation's Orbital Network project, the bank manages theme parks and other similar diversions. Incredibly skilled mercenary groups, which can be found all over the continent, are known as Jaeger Corps. Due to their combat proficiency and their willingness to take on morally gray contracts, they are often used as private armies. As such, several countries have passed laws against their hire and use. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. And we went through 4. Awesome. We've made really good progress. So we will be reading more next episode, everybody. Mark, actually, let's actually go to the bottom floor later. We'll read that some other day. Sound good, everybody? All right, so now let's actually do shit. Entertainment district. Waiting in your room in the entertainment district. I'm so done with walking. Might as well get my losses and head home. Excuse me, sir, by any chance, did you submit a request to the special support section? Oh, y'all are police officers? Oh man, I didn't think you were actually gonna come. Well, we're here to help. Your request mentioned that you lost some of your belongings? Could you explain how that happened exactly? Yeah, of course. Sorry, this is just so frustrating. I don't have the energy to even cry anymore. You see, I love shopping, so I thought I'd spend the day checking out some random shops around the city. I eventually noticed there was a gaping hole in my bag, but it was already too late. All of my stuff had fallen out. I searched for what I felt like forever, but I still couldn't find my belongings. That really sucks, man. It's almost been a full day, though. Doubt your stuff's hanging out where you dropped it, to be honest. There's a chance that a passerby may have picked up your belongings and turned them in somewhere. Would you please state the locations you visited during your shopping spree? Sure thing. As you'd expect, I stopped by the department store first. I spent a good amount of time there. With all the new brand name stuff they have on display, can you blame me? Sorry. That's besides the point. Anyway, I went to see the East Street's marketplace after that. And it wasn't until I stopped to rest near the park in the Harbor District that I noticed the tear. Searched everywhere. But even after I spent the whole day looking, I couldn't find diddly squat. I think I ended up losing my wallet, souvenir I had bought, and something else. Pretty sure I lost 3 things in total, but about that last one. You're gonna tell us that you can't remember what it was, aren't you? Well, that should be enough for us to go on. We'll start researching around the places you visited. Times, East Street, and the Harbor District. Those are all commercial areas. It'll probably save us a lot of time and effort if you simply ask the workers there if they know anything. Awesome. Let me know if you find anything. Yay, we got that going. Okay. The department store, which is probably this one. No, that's the opera. That is probably what it is. Go to the back alley. The Times department store. This is one of the locations Tron visited. He may have left his losses belongings here. Excuse me, do you happen to have a lost and found here? You've lost something of yours? This front desk more or less serves as the lost and found, and we have a few things on hand. What are you looking for? A few things, eh? Think they've got Tron stuff? Hopefully. I'm not that shocked that they find a lot of drop stuff given how big a building time is. Tron said they lost his wallet, a souvenir, and a third thing. Upon reflection, it might have been wise to ask more details about each of the items. Wait a minute. Are you referring to the customer whose wallet fell out of a hole in his bag? That's him. Oh, thank goodness. Someone ended up seeing him drop it after all. Oh no, not quite. We only discovered it after the fact. It's just that he stuck out like a sore thumb. He most certainly did. He was happily laughing and cracking jokes with every person he ran into. Then, when he was on his way out, his bag caught on one of the display cases. It was only then, when we were cleaning up later, that we found the wallet. Well then, I cannot say that I'm surprised to hear this. You never bothered to come here to search for it? Poor guy must have given up already. Guess that's why he ended up coming to us for help. Please wait a moment. We'll bring it right away. Here you are. Thanks, you two. You're lifesavers. Oh, our pleasure. Just make sure it gets back into the right hands. No stealing. No stealing. Okay, there's that. He then went into the East District. East Street Market and Harbor District. Excuse me, do you happen to have found any lost items around here lately? Lost items? Let me think. Sorry, afraid not. I tidily saw daily. So I would have noticed if you picked up something weird off the ground. I don't think we'll have much luck here. Excuse me, do you happen to have found any lost items around here lately? Oh, did you lose something? Well, I can't say we have, sadly. It's not too surprising though, people lose stuff here all the time. Have you tried asking anyone else? Someone may have picked it up. Excuse me, do you happen to have found any lost items here lately? Well, what's that? You lost something? Sorry, pal, I haven't picked anything up. We started working at the crack of dawn, so I figured I would have noticed a doohickey or two. If it's something that important, why not ask the police to find it? About that, I've got a funny story for you. I suppose our reputation is so low that we are not even recognized as officers. Excuse me, do you happen to have found any lost items around here lately? Lost something, Actually, wait a second. Now that you mention it, there was a young man who dropped something here yesterday. I remember him because he made some dumb joke when he was stopping by my stall. I don't think he noticed the gaping hole in his bag because a package fell out where he wasn't paying attention. When I saw it lying there, I tried to chase after him to give it back, but he was already gone. Nice, looks like we hit the jackpot. So, are you police folk who were sent to come get it for him? Guess I'll leave it with you then. Got the souvenir. Now it's to the Harbor District. That's a fishing spot there. Excuse me, have you seen any items lying on the ground recently? Are you looking for something? Actually, now that you mention it, there was some weirdo hanging out in the park earlier. I remember him yelling about a hole in his bag at some point. You'd think it was the end of the world with how he was freaking out over it. That certainly sounds like him. I only saw it from a distance, so I have no clue what he lost. That's too bad. Hold on. One of my customers mentions finding something on the ground earlier today. She hangs out in the park around here pretty often, so it shouldn't be hard to find her. Why not try asking her for details? Excuse me, would you happen to have seen anything lying around here recently? Something that seemed left behind? Oh my, lost something, have we? I actually found something stuck in the grass on the outskirts of the park. I was kind of curious, so I picked it up. And just in time too, it was nearly blown away by the wind. Blown away by the wind? Our client could not recall what his third missing item was, so I suppose nothing is out of the question. What is it exactly? I take it the guys are looking for... I take it y'all were looking for this? Here, it's all yours. Republic bound ticket. A train ticket? Oh my god, doubt he's going in without this bad boy. Well, he won't have to worry about that now. We managed to retrieve all of his missing items. Great work, everyone. Let's go back to Trant. I'm sure he'll be glad to see his valuables again. It's like, is there actually more that he lost? Right? I don't know. Did he lose more things? I don't know, man. I'm actually gonna look. I'm curious to see if like this game is like he's actually lying and he forgot. So if you find a fourth thing, he'll do even better. Oh, this doesn't have, do you have the side quests? Subquests. Yeah. Okay. There's only two things. I didn't read specifically how the game is going to handle side quests that we don't know about. I guess I should read that first too, huh? Yeah, I should read about the side quests first. Actually, let's see here. I'd rather listen to this music than the Entertainment District. I do not like the Entertainment District music. Though the game FAQs for Ciel was a 0, does not have a lot of guides at all. This does not say how it does side quests. That's not what I want. Oh, there's chests. Hold on. There's the Eagle Eye. Enter the Villa Rosin's apartment and take the side exit to the left of the stairs. Oh, there's chests here? Oh, shit. Okay. Right. We need to also talk to people to get recipes. Oh. If you feed the cat once a chapter, you can get a quartz at the end of the game. Feed him once a chapter will get you amazing quartz in the game. It's not required to feed him during the prologue to get this quartz, but you can get some ingredients that can be used for quests next chapter. Normally you would feed it fish, but since you don't have access to fishing yet, there's no way to feed him. Say first, make crispy fry recipe with tail until you get a failure that produces cat food. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so like, but like, how like do these not have side quests? Or like, are all the side quests just like, you know, non-existent? I guess not. Okay, that's fine. I'm down with that. I'm down without having to fucking talk to everybody. But it said there are some chests here. One was by the Trinity and some apartments, so we need to go find those. You said you lost 3 things, correct? Luckily, we were able to track them down. Here you are, and please don't drop them again, okay? You might want to buy a new bag so this doesn't happen again. Y'all are miracle workers. This is definitely my stuff. Here I was about to give up on ever finding them and head home. Excuse me, but how would you have gone home without your wallet? Or your ticket for that matter? You know what? You make a pretty good point there. Anyway, thanks for your help. Contacting the police was sort of a last-ditch option in my mind. I mean, y'all were great, but I haven't heard the best things about the CBD. Like, I was really surprised when you 4 even showed up at all. I see. I think I'm finally starting to get why the special support section was made. Isn't it wonderful, though? The feeling of helping out someone in need? At any rate, this should be it for the request. Okay, was it the Trinity Hotel and an apartment? Is that the Trinity Hotel? I wish there were names. Is there names on the map and I just was not seeing anything? No. Okay. There's the side entrance. Unless I got the items and I just absolutely missed them. I don't think I did that. Oh, I did. Wow. Fancy. I obtained an eagle eye. Fancy, fancy. I don't think I have any room for it though, since none of my slots are open. Yeah, they're all closed. So we're gonna have to open those after a bit, but still, we got that going, which is nice. And then it said there's that, and it's like the Trinity something. Go to the downtown district first. I don't think did we even go to the downtown district? We didn't, did we? Well, oops. That's not really what people think of when they think of downtown, huh? Damn, there's a neighborhood down here. This place really a part of Crossbell City? Yes, it is. This is the downtown district. I haven't been around here much, to be honest. This place is supposedly the remnants development project from long ago. According to the records, many citizens still inhabit the area. Interesting, I didn't know that. At any rate, this place is still within our jurisdiction. Let's do a quick sweep of the area. The downtown district is a rundown area found at the city's outskirts. While home to some useful facilities, they are unavailable in the early stages of the game. Be sure to check back every once in a while as the story progresses. I had no fucking idea this was here. There's something here. Oh, hey, stairs. Awesome, we found it, everyone. Flower pumps. Sweet. It's almost like, what's the word? Esperanza in Skies of Arcadia, just the music isn't as depressing. Oh, you folks customers? Sorry, but I've already got all my spare parts for the day. Come back another time if you need something. This is a factory, right? There are no records of this business in the database. He must not be in possession of a permit. Haha! How informed last you are, you'd be correct. So I've yet to submit an application. This ain't an official business, it's just my own personal workshop. People do come to me fix up their busted orbital devices every now and then. It's essentially a repair shop then. Figures. You can find pretty much any kind of store you ever need here in Crossbell. If I may respectfully comment, sir, it would be in your best interest to apply for— Oh, shut up! Y'all are way too young. You got me there, Missy. I figured it's about time I close up shop for the day. If y'all folks ever need anything, you know where to find me. It'll barely cost anything for some minor repairs. I can fix a broken overlight for dirt cheap. I think you need an application. Do you know who you're talking to? I was like, I don't think you realize. You're probably like haven't applied to it because they like, I don't need to. No one's gonna do anything. No, not really. Up the stairs into the mansion Imelda. Yes, Cecilia. Yes, Cecilia Mobilia. Yeah? Yes. What's up? Come here. Come here. Okay, you don't have to. You don't have to. You can stay there, Miss Yes. Oh, you can. Did you just put too much money in the stock market? You probably put too much money in the stock market, huh? Brush my hair soon. This needs to happen soon. Probably today. Fail it again. Wow, I'm sorry. It sucks. That was the downtown district where you have to get on a grate in order to get there. Okay, so we've done that. So the next one is vacancy verification. Crossbell City Hall reception desk. Bum, 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 bum. That's the IDC. I don't want the IDC. No, IBC. International Crossbell Bank. IDB. Welcome to Crossbell City Hall. If you're here to pay for your utilities or to change your address, you've come to the right place. Feel free to inquire about additional services. Excuse us, we were the CBD. We were here in response to a support request submitted by City Hall. Oh, you were the police? Wonderful! I wasn't expecting you to respond so quickly. Right. Could you give us more details about the request, please? I believe it had something to do with vacancies of certain residences? Yes, of course, allow me to explain. You are familiar with the resident registration, correct? Anyone wishing to move to Crossbell must visit us to register for residency. Well, the reality is, people will freely move in and out of the city without going through the appropriate avenues. It's become more and more difficult for us to keep track of it all. I see. Therefore, we're seeking your help to verify any vacant residences in the city. We need to rectify our documents that have any mislabeled vacancies. The folks over at Residential Affairs have their hands full, so we'd greatly appreciate the assistance. You're telling us we have to play errand boys for the government? Don't be rude, Randy. Verifying vacancies is actually an important part of catching certain criminal activities. Filing the documents in a timely manner is critical. Oh yeah? Go figure. It'll be good for us to walk around the city and get the lay of things while we're at it. Will you be able to help us? Thank you very much. I'll hand these documents over to you. These files are relevant to the request and will guide you in your work. Understood. We'll be sure to look them over. Thank you. Let's see. There are 3 different locations in total. There's one near the entrance to the residential district. Looks like the next one's on East Street. According to this address, it's to the right of the Bracer Guild. To the right of the Bracer Guild? That'll be easy to remember. Last one looks like it's in the downtown district. It's an apartment complex known as Lotus Heights. There appear to be 3 documented vacancies. Just a moment, please. I'll write this down in the notebook. Okay, all done. Thanks for taking care of that, Ellie. We'll begin working on verifying the outlined vacancies now. Should we come back here once we've completed the task? Yes. Please report back to me once you've completed verifying all 3 locations. What do you want? Hi. Hi, Cecilia. Hi, Cecilia. I'll leave everything in your capable hands. Vacancy verification started. I don't think she's in there, little Cecilia. Unless she is. I don't think Drift is my closet. 1 second, I'll be right back. No, I could not find her in my closet, so I don't think she was there. I've got some boxes in my closet. So I guess what you should know is Cecilia Bobelia, she really likes knowing where people are. And so she will sometimes walk around, and if she can't find anyone, she'll start meowing for them. She'll start meowing for them. And so Cecilia looked in the closet. I'm like, wait, is Derivative actually in the closet? I just block her in there? I couldn't see her, so I don't think she is. I think this is the vacant house. It has the right address. The gate is locked. Doesn't look like anyone's here. Doesn't matter how you look at it. The thing's an empty mansion. Agreed. I am unable to detect any presence from within. I think this house has been abandoned for a little over 10 years. I remember hearing rumors about this house being haunted back when I was a child. Oh, really? Ellie and I are around the same age, but I've never heard that rumor at all. At any rate, I think we've successfully verified the vacancy. Cool. Let's move on to the next one. Gotta check all of them just in case. Oh, looks like stuff is in here. You have no reason to visit that mansion. This looks occupied. It's almost just called hay with residents, so probably is. People in here. Okay. Although on OBS screen it looks way better because you're not zoomed as much. Like I can absolutely see the detail of these 3D models. That's locked. So we don't know if it's locked or if just no one lives there. La da da da. What's up, kids? Valheim Apartments. This one has people in it. This is people in it, and this is people in it. Cool. Oh, there's a chest there. Looks like I have to go through the construction area to get there at the geofront. Yeah, okay. We're going to turn these in, and then we are going to go and, since we have money, get some recipes and shit. Septum crystal. Oh, Ursula Road. Okay. It's an unused road for a minute. I'm like, okay. Oh. So we're access to the geofurnace too. Good to know. I guess we are here, so bum 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 da dum ba ba da ba da ba da ba da do 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 do. Can't get into that house. Can't get into these houses. Can't get into there. there. If I'm not mistaken, this is Lotus Heights. There should be 3 vacancies according to the documents provided by City Hall. Are you with the government? Actually, we're police officers. We're just here to examine some vacancies to help bolster our crime prevention efforts. Vacancies, eh? I only recall there being 1 vacant room, though. Are you certain? Are there not 3? No, I believe so. It doesn't shock me that the government has trouble keeping up with that kind of information, to be honest. Though I imagine that's probably why the downtown district has fallen into such disrepair. They've more or less given up on us. Anyway, you're welcome to inspect the rooms as long as you don't disturb the other tenants. Okay, then shall we go take a look? Sure, sounds like a plan. That's you. That's you. That's Boozy Booze. Excuse me, is anyone home? I failed to detect any presence inside. Yeah, makes sense. Check out all the dust on the doorknob too, but I doubt anyone's lived here for a long time. Figures as much. I believe every other unit is occupied, making this the only vacant unit. Okay, Unit 203 of Lotus Heights. Alright, let's move to the next one. I mean, we didn't really visit all of them, but sure. This is the building directly to the right of the Bracer Guild. Wasn't it supposed to be vacant though? It does not display any signs of vacant at all. Quite the opposite, actually. Maybe we can check with the receptionist and see what the deal is. I know that's not his voice, I apologize. Man, I want to go on another fishing trip sometime soon. I bet you would, Lunya. Excuse me, sir, we're with a... Oh, you kids interested in joining? Oh, I'm glad I'll accept you. Welcome to the Fisherman's Guild. Boy, I'm glad to see younger fishing enthusiasts joining us. Joining the Fisherman's Guild? Pardon me, sir, but what exactly is this place? Oh, sorry about that, kid. This is gathering the grounds of the fishing enthusiasts, the Crossbell branch of the Fisherman's Guild. Hey, get to the blue and white jacket there. You look like you've handled a few rods before. I can sniff out town from a Selg way. How about it, kid? Looking to get your bait on? What? I mean, sure, I used to go fishing when I was a kid. Wait, I've been working out, sorry. I'm impressed at how easily he could tell Lloyd has fishing experience. These old men mystify me. Man, that caught me off guard. Anyway, this might go without saying, but this building isn't vacant, right? Because according to the records from City Hall, this place should be unoccupied. What? Of course it's not, that's impossible. As you can see, we're in the process of planning our next fishing event. While we're on topic of vacancies, there's an apartment complex by the name of Archaea up the street. Pretty sure there was a vacant room in there. That's what you're looking for, maybe? You'll find Archaea 2 buildings over from us on the left of the Bracer Guild. The actual vacancy is 2 buildings away. You're telling me the records were botched? That seems to be the case. In the case, we should head there and confirm it so the City Hall can update their records. Excuse me, is anyone home?
I'm not sensing anyone inside, Lloyd.
Yep, that seems that way. But what are y'all doing here? There's a vacant room. Looks like we're right on the money. Yeah, my last tenant moved away about half a month ago. I'd suggest you contact the landlord directly if you're interested in moving in. Well, I guess the vacancy on East Street was referring to this apartment. Did the previous tenant not file the proper papers or something when he split? Man, how lazy can you get?
That reminds me, the City Hall receptionist had mentioned that the records may not be completely accurate. I now understand what she meant by it. Okay, so the vacancy on East Street is room 202 in Arcadia Apartments. I should write down all the details.
Great. Now that we've confirmed the locations of each vacancy, our work here is done. Let's head back to City Hall and report our findings. Oh, this music is going to get so draining. Is there any apartments here? I think there is. Yeah.
Hello. Hello, everyone. Is the verification process going well?
Yeah, we wrapped up things a little while ago. We're here to submit our report. Lloyd handed over the corrected documents.
Wow, you've included footnotes for each of the room numbers. Thank you so much. I'm sure Residential Affairs will be more than grateful for your help.
I'd rather they worked on being a bit more organized with the documentation instead. All their mistakes had us on one seriously wild goose chase.
As we are not part of the organization, it may not be our place to comment, but the organization of the original documents was subpar at best. I'm truly sorry for the trouble. Residential Affairs tries their hardest to ensure complete accuracy in the documents. However, diet members are constantly putting pressure on them. I hope you will accept my apology on their behalf.
What's a diet member? No, it's okay. We may have been a little insensitive. Seems they have their own share of problems.
Right, members of Crossbell diet can make life harder for a lot of people. Anyway, I'm glad we could be of assistance. I know it can get overwhelming at times, so please don't hesitate to contact us for help again. I agree. Assignments of the similar nature should be no problem for us.
Just say the word and we'll be there.
Oh, thank you all. Thank you for the offer. We'll be sure to take you up when the time comes.
Okay, so we're going to report this in. Then we're going to get some mirror, some money. Then we're probably going to go and open up a quartz or two. Oh, and then what we're going to do, we're going to probably just, we need to go buy some recipes, don't we? That's what we need to do. I forgot where all of them are off the top of my head. Oh my god, I thought that was a bug on my screen for a moment. Holy shit. Like, why is there a huge ass bug on my screen? It's not. Okay. I thought the hand clock was like a bug that was traveling on the screen. I'm like, oh, fuck. It's like, I don't want to deal with that.
As always, we appreciate your hard work. Well then, allow me to go over your reports. Thanks for the reports, everyone.
All right, so those were those reports. So we have now 4,400 Mira, which will allow us plenty of time to go buy things and recipes, since we do need recipes. Which we're gonna do. We can also probably get some weapons too, maybe. Ooh, somebody looked. Okay. This one actually says we're shit. Wait, PSA online battles are being invaded by hackers. Oh, I thought that said PSO from them. Like, holy shit, we're gonna talk about Phantasy Star Online on this. I'm so excited to talk about Phantasy Star Online. Guess not though. Okay. Okay, Happy Ham Sandwich, which we got already. Wait, no. Okay. Next is the Vanilla au lait from the entertainment district at the ice cream stand. Okay, so you can get it here, but nowhere else. That's probably what I mean. Because on the missables list, however, you can get a crispy fry on the Fisherman's Guild. There's a book on the second floor for that. So I guess I should just go around and. Is it a book on the second floor though? I was. Could I? Oh my god! I didn't know I could go in here. What's going on? Oh, don't be so stubborn, Risha. I promise it's not a big deal. Oh yeah, that girl, Risha. That's who that vice principal is madly adores. Stay with me for as long as you like. No, really, I couldn't. I appreciate the offer, but I'll be fine, really. I'll just find a cheap apartment somewhere. City Hall information desk should be able to point me in the right direction, I think. Oh, true. That's probably the quickest and easiest way to go about it. You can take care of your citizenship application while you're there, too. I suppose you're right. I'm sorry. Not only did I cut our practice short, but why bother you with all these questions? Holy smokes, is that Ilia Platiri?
Ilia Platiri?
I think I've seen her in a few magazines. And who might you all be? My sincerest apologizes, but our Ciel has a performance starting at 6 p.m. If you're a fan, we would appreciate it if you would return at a later time. Sorry, we didn't intend to come here unannounced.
Please excuse us then.
Boy, was that embarrassing. I thought we could go in there without any issues.
Excuse me, but who exactly is Ilia Platiri? Platira? She's stunning.
What? How could you not know who Ilia Platier is? Man, you've been living under a rock all these years.
Say that again? Calm down, you two. To answer your question, Tio, she's a bit of a celebrity.
Thanks.
I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, pardon me.
No, it's our fault. We shouldn't have been standing in your way.
It's okay. Have a nice day.
She's from the troop?
I've never seen your face before, though. Is she a new member?
Maybe. Okay, so went to you. I don't think there's any places I can get recipes from here, though. Though it's at a book, so I mean, like, I guess nothing's off the table now, huh? I feel sorry for your little daughter. She's like, I have to take care of myself since my parents won't take care of myself. I'm mature for my age. How old are you? 5? Oh, you shouldn't be at that point when you're 5. Back here, nothing? Okay. Yes, concrete, I guess. I mean, if you're rich enough, have some grass and have someone take care of it. Like, fuck concrete, bro. Both of these items are just, like, really 2D JPEGs. I don't know, JPEGs, PNGs, I don't know which one they're using for this. That's fine. Over here. I guess though I would have seen something. I guess I would have actually seen, because when I walked around, I didn't like walk around these apartments. You can see that lag in the OBS camera. That's super interesting. Okay, there's that. West Street. Oh boy, we're getting a lot of notifications from her. I had a friend ask me, it's like, have you thought of death? What do you think of death? Suicide. I'm like, oh boy, let me tell you. I have thought of death so many times. So I did a giant spiel for her like 4-minute question. Here's like a dissertation about it. At least what my thoughts are. You know, when it zooms in like this so far, it reminds me of that Sonic and Knuckles game on the Game Gear. I forgot what it's called. But it's the one you play as, Sonic and Knuckles. It's not called Sonic and Knuckles. It's called something else that I do not remember off the top of my head. But it's hard because the camera is zoomed in so much, right? I'm playing it a few times and trying to get far. I'm like, this is a very hard game because you need to remember where everything is because you don't have enough time. You can't run that well. Well, I mean, you can run, but then you can easily run into things. Because, you can't see anything. Damn. Shit. Do we have to sell some mirror then? Fuck, that was expensive. Oh, I guess I should see if there's any books, huh? I can go in here. Well, I mean, I guess we're not gonna go buy any weapons anytime soon, everybody. No, we aren't. No weapons. There's a restaurant though. With the absolutely no money that we have. Shit. Exchange. Actually, no, I don't want to sell that because we need this for action. Yes. Buy. Okay, that's that. I don't think I actually came in here. Hello, Shuffy boy. Jesus Christ. So we spent over an hour talking to everyone in Crossbell. We actually didn't talk to everybody. It's fucking insane. I don't want to go outside yet. I don't know. I can't eat and have conversation at the same time. I can eat. I can do one or the other, but not both. So I know probably getting rid of all of the Mira probably wasn't the best idea in the world. We'll visit there later. Let's continue buying shit. There's nothing to buy. Actually, yeah, no, that's an apartment thing, not a thing on bobber. So there we go. Okay, so it looks like we've learned a good amount of the recipes so far. Oh, I can't just feed them to myself when I'm full on health? Are you saying that I actually have to like get hurt and use them? Come on. Oh, we have no septus, so we can't fucking go there. Weapon shop. I mean, and like it doesn't really make our ATS go up. So is like an orphan staff, does it work on strength or magic attack? How much do we have? 7,000. We can actually probably get 4 for everybody. 2,000. 2,000. Actually, if we only have 3,000, actually we can sell some shit too. That really wasn't much. Okay, so we're going to go buy 2 of this and 2 of these. And buy 1 of those. There we go. Okay, we have spent all our money. We have upgraded. I think we are good to tackle the request for the monster in the geofront. I don't think there's other recipes. We'll have to see though. Geofront, a Magalo bat. Why not get some experience and stuff over here? Swift and sure. forgot what Swift and Share does. Win within 3 turns. Okay. Oops. Luckily, there's only one. Oh, right, because you need magic to die. That's right. Fire. There we go. I legit forgot this had voice acting for a moment because I have it turned off. God damn it. I guess we just are we gonna learn its elemental efficacies with magic, or we just like learn it as fighting? Sparkle. No, I didn't work at all. That's okay. I guess we don't really have to learn your efficacies, huh? Because we can just murder you in general, so it's fine. Oh, I guess I can start using my healing items to learn recipes. There, that's some of them. Now I can go to recipes and yeah, look at that crispy fry, ham sandwich. Wait, hold on. Wait. Only crispy fry and happy ham sandwich. Wait. Eating not actually give you the recipe? Oh, you can Septium Vein, that's cool. Wait. I thought you don't eat it? You don't learn recipes by eating? Learn by talking about or find them in books. Oh, okay, so we don't learn recipes by eating them. Well, that's new. Did you know the Bell of Crossbell was recovered in S1185, but it was known of long before researchers relocated it. Its documented history dates back to the Middle Ages, and it helped me inspire the name Crossbell. Nifty. How the fuck do you kids get in? I guess you just jump the fence. So it's not really like adult high walls or anything. Interesting. Okay, so you don't learn recipes by eating them. Good to know. I need to go to the bathroom. Everyone stay and go pee. Stay here. I'll be right back. Okay, awesome. Thank you all so very much for waiting. I appreciate it. Good coffee is good. There we go. Hey, look, a crit. We're all just gonna crit. Why not? Tio, you are super slow. Oh my god. Speed 30, 29. Oh no, like you're actually slower, Randy. Okay. We have 2 this time. Fancy. We're gonna get critical hits though. I'm very excited. Are you gonna die from crit? No. Ooh, can Tio reach the other bat? I don't know. No. Sesame oil, everybody. Oh, we got that. Party advantage. I guess this whooped their ass. Yay, we're getting so much sup with everybody. Alright, so your S craft is healing, your regular craft is attack, yours is attack, support by weakening people, your S craft is medium burn, ooh, okay, so your S craft is delay. Sorry, your regular craft is delay. Yours is attack 1, seal 100%. Okay. I'm not gonna remember this, by the way. Alright, do that. Resty, resty. We're going to save, and we're going to attempt the boss. Hello, bird boy. You look disgusting. Okay, so protect you. We need to actually probably get rid of these support bats first. Damn. It's fine. That big boy has a lot of attack. Okay. You're gonna go after this one, and wow, you do not move that far, do you? Okay. It's fine. Tio's gonna give you attack twice. Nifty, attack that one. Sweet, you're gonna get an AoE and attack that one again. Okay, that one's dead. Your F-Craft is ready. Sexy Mexy. This bird will not be able to kill anyone, and someone can get a critical. So we're fine. What's that? Unless we're gonna, can you bring people back or no? Okay, you can't. 203. We should be fine. I'm gonna get rid of you. And then I think once we get all the bats cleared, we can all just move away and pelt it with arts. And I think we'll be fine, actually. You're gonna move there. I was right. You're dead. Okay, your use arts. Ice Edge on you. You're gonna use arts. And you need to use a tier. Oh, you can't use a tier bomb. We have a reviving bomb though. Okay. That's fine. So you're gonna move this way. Oh, you're gonna die. I guess you have to use a reviving bomb on him, huh? I guess we have 3 that's less, that's, you know, easily avoid it more, I guess. Because no one is close enough at all to that thing. As long as we, oh shit, what? Oh, you have AoEs. Fuck. Who would have thought that? I should use the craft. Oh well, I'll live. I guess we do have our crafts. What does yours do? Analyze and... Sure. How does that go? 53. You're just out of range of healing. Oh, that's cute. Are you serious? You're dead. Good work, everyone. Well, the thing was complete pushover compared to the one Arios took down.
That may be so, but as long as we work together, there's nothing we can't overcome. Agreed. Also, I deactivated the lock on the inner room. That should save us a lot of time, so we should exit that way.
Gotcha. What did she even do? Thank you. Let's go save first. Oh my god. I guess we'll just save once here and see what happens. Oh. Okay. Fancy, fancy. All right, everyone, that is it for today. So what did we get done today? We found more places that we didn't see. We spoke to those people. What else did we do? We finished we finished and we reported 2 finished quests. And we even finished the extermination request. We got a lot of stuff done. We did some cool stuff. We read some library. We read books. We're gonna have to go back to the library next episode to read even more stuff. God, what else? Yeah, we got lots of money, and then I traded all on mirror except the black. I need the time for action. So we can make money. So we bought equipment, and then we bought all the food that, you know, bought all the food that I thought we had to eat to gain recipes, but it turns out you don't get recipes. You get recipes by talking to people and reading books. So find a bookcase, I'm gonna have to read it. Yeah, so things are starting to look up. We got some stuff completed, and people were like, well, I'm surprised the police did, but sure, I mean, whatever, it works. Good job, police. So I'm so excited. I hope you're excited. I'm really excited to see where this is going to go. I am guessing that in the next episode or 2, we're really going to start to see something happening, because we have the Geofront. Oh man, I'm excited. I just hope you're excited too, right? Everyone, if you like what you see, please give me a follow if you're on Twitch, sub if you're on YouTube. Both are great ways to help. Both are great ways to show me that, hey, I act Fireball. I like what you're doing. Can you do more of that? Even though I've been doing the same thing for the past like 3 years. So, everyone, if you like what you see, if you really like what you see, please tell your friends and family about me, how awesome I am. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 7:30 in the morning-ish to 9:30 in the morning PST. And yeah, I'd say patron, but right now I'm not really. I do have one. There's no reason why somebody would pay me money. And so with that out of the way, lurkers who are lurking, thank you so very much for lurking. Watchers who are watching, thank you so very much for watching. Bots who are botting, thank you so very much for botting. Love you all, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.